Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be dissertating and talking about the meaning of adverse or negative aspects in a natal horoscope. A square occurs when a planet is 90 degrees from another planet or house cusp. An inconjunct occurs when a planet is 150 degrees away from a house cusp or another planet. An opposition takes place when a planet or house cusp is 180 degrees from another planet. People infatuated with astrology will give varying opinions on this, but for the square and opposition, I use a 10-degree orb if at least one personal planet, the ascendant or midheaven, is involved. If two outer planets are involved, I use an 8-degree orb. For the inconjunct, since I consider this a less significant aspect, I use a 5-degree orb for aspects involving at least one personal planet, the ascendant or midheaven, and a 3-degree orb if the inconjunct involves two outer planets. I consider all three of these aspects adverse or negative. The inconjunct, I believe, is less stressful and negative in contrast to the square and opposition. The square in opposition may be adversarial and stressful, while the inconjunct is similar. I see it more about being connected with separation and redirection. Let me give you an aspect for example. Let's take the Sun square or opposition Venus. Now, this aspect can indicate possible turbulent times and disputatious, situation between possibly, that person and, his or her, partner or significant other, and the person may have difficulties in romantic situations. Where I would say if you have the Sun inconjunct Venus in contrast to the Sun square opposition Venus, I think with the inconjunct it may be less turbulent and it would be more about, separation, like say like a divorce, or just a parting of the ways of the relationship dissipating, as opposed to maybe the situation if somebody had, I guess, the Sun square Venus, or Sun, I guess you could say, opposition Venus, could possibly be a little bit more, a little bit more heated and more turbulent, a little bit, I guess, something where it could be not necessarily physically combative, but a situation where it could be verbal, maybe potentially verbally, combative, and a little bit more anger connected with it. Many adverse aspects in a natal chart may indicate that goals and objectives, while still attainable, may be met with adversity and many roadblocks. A lack of negative aspects in a natal chart may be generally auspicious. The person may reach their aims without many obstructions or delays. However, on the negative side, the person may become complacent due to lack of challenges and things coming easily. Well, people, I want to say this is it for this YouTube astrological segment, and stay tuned next time where I'll be dissertating and talking about the ascendant conjunct the Sun in a natal horoscope. Two things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel, but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological aspect, element, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis on a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone. Because a person astrologically is the sum of all their components in their natal chart, and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.